I love that he's doing this in, like, premium loafers. Alright, let's talk. Let's have a discussion. You can't beat World Heavyweight Champion Cole Phelps! Now, this is LA Noire, my friends. Grab some snacks, take a seat, and enjoy this wonderful game.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked.
Their boy, it's Cole. He's just so adorable.
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire
Pretty sure Los Angeles as well as Las Vegas were the two fastest growing cities during this era. This is a great little intro here, I tell you what. It's nice to get a glimpse of everybody and everything around the city. I like it. On reflection.
You deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
I want to know who the narrator is. I've never figured that out.
14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
There we go. Made it. No incidences while we were driving. That's fantastic. Fantastic? Fantastic.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry up, Floyd. We got places to be.
Happy hunting.
Gotcha. Let's see. Shrink says the mine is the final frontier. Dr. Harlan Fontaine speaks at the University of Southern California. Excellent.
Not my job. Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thanks.
This is like,
I'm always
what,
happy to receive
less than 100
for my
years
work.
post-Freud and
The
this
mind
discovery of
is
psychology.
the last great mystery in medicine.
Is that what they say?
Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
He's still like,
A good friend of mine.
he's like pondering something.
So far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
That's pretty fucking dark. Jesus. Well, okay. Let's put that down because that was a trip. Go back, Cole. Got a looks like kind of like a Picasso.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a
Yeah,
way
no
to
shit.
go.
That is like real up close.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're
I
gone.
guess.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Let's go. I think there's the gun. It's on the roof and there's a reflection.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
I played this game
Reflection in
before.
the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find.
Like
a way
I said,
up
I
there.
can't exactly remember.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
I can't exactly remember all of the things that go on in this game because this game it goes kind of crazy. But I do have some memory of what's going on, so we'll just see how this goes. Here's the GAT. The GAT is what he called it. The GAT, I think so. There we go.
What kind of Wesson do these homicide guys think we are? S71893.
2 shots.
2 rounds fired, and instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
I wonder if he was like planning on coming to get it or something later on, as opposed to just dumping it down a drain.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town. It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Nobody likes Cole because he's some like goody two-shoes cop, but his falling out is ridiculous. I can't even exactly remember what happens. I'm super excited to get to it. But here, let's go to that gun store. So, gonna go talk to this gun store owner and see who bought this gun. Excuse me. Beep beep. Come on. Come on. Some of us have places to be. Let's go. Whoopsie. And skirt. I was trying to drift and I forgot which button was the handbrake. I'm glad it just cuts you off so I don't just crash into the side of the building. Let's go on in. What's up?
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips.
Fancy, fancy.
Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Convenient.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad,
Well,
right?
yeah. No, I'm the police just come in asking about guns because, you know,
Model
the
27
little
with
Girl
pearl
Scout
grips,
finally
Cole.
got her
You see it on
comeuppance.
there?
I don't know. Okay, I think here it is. 27 4-inch barrel polished nickel pearl grips. Purchased on 2446, serial number S71893. Errol Schroeder.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Yeah, I'm sure. He doesn't look like he's very ooh, what's down here? He doesn't look like he's very pleased to help the LAPD. Okay, probably not. That's okay. That's cool that they made the downstairs. I just don't know if I can do anything with it. Where are we going? Errol Schroeder?
Do we call it in?
Hell
Let's
no.
see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
True.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Gunga Din? What on earth? Is a poem by Rudyard Kipling, published in 1897. This is a bizarre reference. The poem is a British soldier's account of a battle where a Hindu water carrier named Gunga Din saves the narrator's life by carrying to safety without being shot at. The soldier, initially racist and abusive towards Gunga Din, is ultimately moved by his bravery and selfishness. Okay. Whatever that means. Excuse me. Unofficial police business, pardon. I'm gonna go this way. Oh.
Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name.
It's true.
Schroeder's our shooter. He's no criminal mastermind.
Well, yeah.
They aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
You're such an asshole. Sorry, I'm trying to go around this way so I can get up on this bridge. Because I always take the wrong, the wrong way, and then I end up having to, like, cut through a ravine, and it's just not, I've gotten stuck. Like, twice. We're just flying down the street. There we go. Oh, it is right there. Okay, interesting. I'll show you guys something in a minute that I thought was interesting, and I was wondering how consistent Rockstar kept it, which I should have expected, but here, I'll show you in a second. So his apartment is Apartamente Number Dos. Sweet. Let's go that way. Knock, knock.
What do you guys want? I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Womp womp.
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
What a shitty cop. Ow. Come on. Come on. You really think you could take on a Marine veteran? Come on, bud. Wham! Punches lights out. Damn.
World Heavyweight Champion Cole Phelps!
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Knocked my ass out. So this is what I wanted to show you, not me getting punched in the face, but yeah, so there's this so I thought this was ridiculous that this light just pours into this kitchen. I would find that so obnoxious. But I'm glad it is consistent with the outside world. They did a really good job. I quite like this game. Oh damn, he actually might have been a boxer. He's got a bunch of these like boxing trophies and stuff. So I might have gotten my shit rocked. I'll pick up this ledger here. And it looks like, yeah, Artie Rosenberg. So it looks like bets. Leroy Tate. Floyd Rose. There's that cop from earlier.
Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner.
Damn.
And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
That's really sad though that he can't, like, he's not allowed to, he's got to kind of go against his own moral compass, which I think is pretty damn sad. Fine and fresh Marine Corps officers.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head.
That's hilarious.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
So the difference between OCS and MCRD is it's officers training school and then like infantry kind of, so it's, yeah, it's more or less like the dudes who fight and then the dudes who are in like a cozy tent, kind of. Not to dunk on officers, because the job can be hard, but some officers are not fantastic.
You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence.
Yeah.
You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identify, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
If 211 is a robbery. All right, let's go shoot some robbers, man. Gert. Oopsie. Hey, shut up. Jesus. Yeah, before the era of bulletproof cars. All right. Using it. Aw. Done. You took my spot, bud.
and it's the electric
Got him right in the face. Shotguns, to be fair, has got quite a bit of range. Go, 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 Cole. Go, Cole, go, Cole. Woo, 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 woo. Got him. And then there's... I think, yeah, one dude up here. Got his ass. Let's go. I think that's everybody.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
See, Dunn, I think, is underrated as, like, the tutorial partner or whatever. I know this is, like, again, the tutorial part, but I love Dunn. I think Dunn's great.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
I mean, he's having these thoughts of grandeur when, I mean, you just have to make sure your people, yeah, you gotta have people survive.
Fame and glory and getting
and get all their men killed.
In the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Right. Kelso's valid, based.
Cole Phelps.
Warrants outstanding.
With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, but wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole.
Oh, shit. I get to chase somebody. Let's go. Gotcha. On it. Let's catch him. Come on. Cole Phelps, the fucking track star over here. Come on, bud. I'm right behind you, bud. I love that he's doing this in, like, premium loafers. Damn. Fucking parkour.
Knockout!
Place to ourselves.
Awesome. Oh. Bam! Just punches lights out. Let's go. You can't beat World Heavyweight Champion Cole Phelps!
He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Something like that. Yeah, runner, he a track star.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
No neck or no chin having looking motherfucker. Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
What do we got here? Bank of Arcadia. Pearl earrings, layaway. Okay.
C. Galetta.
What is over here? If I remember correctly, yeah, the piece is in here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Yeah.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138.
What's this? Oh, bullets. I see.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
A pretty tiny caliber, but that's fine.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, there's a dead dude outside.
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
So clearly from some Spanish-speaking country. So what is your account?
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
And I do not think she's telling the truth. I mean, she's kind of like crocodile tears. Press 3 to accuse. So it's gonna make me tell her that she's lying.
Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Well, I do have that. Yeah, the layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you fool, if you don't stop obstructing
She doesn't
the
even care.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
So now, okay, so we got a little bit more out of her. Let's ask about possible murder suspect.
Store?
Hartfield. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned.
I already found that gun.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of
There we
people
go.
do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Yeah. I believe it. I mean, it's hard to recount how many shots you heard. I don't know why this bitch needs to lie about all of it. Well, maybe she's anti-Semitic too. I don't know.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
There you go.
My... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
She's just kind of defeated. You'll get your earrings, girl. Just get a hold of yourself a little bit. I'm just gonna look around real quick. You never know. There might be a newspaper. Yeah, I've never found all the newspapers. Maybe one of these times I'll actually find them all.
Girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Let's go to the jewelry store. Nobody hit me with a car. Here, let's go to the gun store first. Sorry, I was trying to decide. Let's go there first. Skirt, 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 excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And like a glove. Skirt. There we go. And we're off. So we're gonna go to the gun store first, because that's what they had us do in the last, or in the first case, was go to the gun store first before going after the perp. Hold on. There we go. Oh shit. Okay, let's ask this guy.
Officer, what can I do you for?
You can do me for.
We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find...
Sounds premeditated.
He was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, it got service, so it seems like he was kind of maybe sort of planning this. Like, because he said Mr. Gage didn't like Jews. And that very likely means that he's probably been berating Mr. Kalu for a while about, you know, being Jewish. So, with that being said, we have a MO, we have a modus operandi, and we have a guy. Let's go get him. There we go.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Oh, you
Officer
can't.
Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Yeah. We're gonna go get him. Track star Cole Phelps, let's go. Oh shit. Officer Cole Phelps.
No. Mr. Kalu is
I fucking love Cole. He's so fucking funny. Got him.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the
Tim
interview,
Cole?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man.
Good man.
You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession.
I do have a few of those.
You can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How
Got
are
it.
you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Nervous as fuck now.
The evidence is
I'm not very good at these. I'm gonna be real honest with
Eat
you.
him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Alright, you fucking gay. Let's talk. Let's have a discussion.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Alright, argument with, so how I think this went down is Mr. Kalu here got into an argument with the racist man, Gage, and yeah, he took offense to it and shot him. So yeah, let's see his reasoning behind the argument with Gage.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
I know you're lying, first of all.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
It's your goddamn gun. Suspect positively identified, I think.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Damn. Yeah, possible religious motive.
You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're
That's
one
very
of them.
frank of you.
Hated Jews,
Damn.
Mr. Kalu.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, bud. You know.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu.
Sense that I know.
You with the first-degree murder of
Yeah.
Edgar Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the 2nd degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Damn. I mean, yeah, like it's fucked up that the guy was super racist, but you can't just like go around shooting a guy in the back.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent.
That would be me, shining, young, heroic face.
Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go get 2 suits. Let's go! Shopping day! I did the pretty good. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked this video of LA Noire and want to see more of it, go ahead and hit the like button or let me know down in the comments below. If there's any other game you guys want me to play, again, please leave that in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys taking the time as always. I freaking love this game and I hope to do more parts soon. Traffic Desk is incoming next 2 Fridays from now. So be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.